Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper One. Might be a little bit windy. Apologize for that. Let me get right into it. Went to the post office to get my passport renewed. I think it's $160 now to renew a passport, and that is good for 10 years. But still, that's a chunk of money. If you have a family of 5, that would hurt you badly. Then some people will say, well, if you got a family of 5 and you can afford a passport and travel, then who cares? It's still a lot of money. I went to Walmart after I was done with the post office, and I was looking at hamburger meat. Not deer meat. Wife wanted to make lasagna with beef. The little old lady standing right next to me, short, a lot shorter than me, a lot frail, just a little old grandma. And she was looking and looking and looking at the ground beef and said, wow, this is so expensive. And that was the opening I needed, and I started to talk to her. In her cart, she had a 10-pound bag of potatoes, a very small container, like probably the smallest one you could get of lunch meat. And there was one other thing in there, no junk food at all. She looked and looked and looked and was going to walk away. And I said, no, stop, get what you want. I pulled out $20 and I gave it to her. And I'm not telling you that to get a pat on the back. I'm telling you that for me, it was very emotional to see this tiny, frail little lady having not to get just a pound of ground beef. What are we living in this country? When politicians don't care about this lady, but they care about everything else. They care about, the Epstein files being never shown. They care about enriching themselves. And these politicians, they come to Washington, and every year you can see their net worth just growing by millions and millions of dollars. The corruption that definitely is fueling their wealth. Politicians on both sides, Republicans, Democrats, people in the center, left and right, they are not even concerned in the least about this poor little grandma. I don't know if she's a grandma. She looked like a grandma to me. But with 10 pounds of potatoes in her cart, I think she's using that to fill up her belly. It was just her. I don't think she's cooking for anyone else, the way the conversation went. And that's sad. It broke my heart. Literally broke my heart. It's hard to do this video because it's emotional. There's no way in the greatest country in the earth, a little old lady should not, cannot afford to buy a pound of hamburger meat. So what I'm challenging you is look around. When you go out, look around and say, where can I bless someone? If you have the extra ability to bless someone, $20 is not going to break me. It's nothing. To her, it brought her great joy. I could see it. It was an awesome feeling. She was very appreciative and very thankful. At first, she hesitated taking it. She said, no, I won't need it. This is America. We are on the wrong path with just this one example. So do what you can do to alleviate, to bring joy into someone's life. That's all I can tell you. But my dislike, I guess it's hate. It's a hatred of politicians. That's even President Trump. He's not my fan. I'm not his biggest fan. He was the best choice, but he has disappointed me daily with his back and forth, his lies that he said during the campaign of what he was going to do. He is our best choice, but he's not close to even being close to perfect. Help where you can help. This little old lady's, her face, her expressions, her words are, they touched me. She shouldn't have to suffer because politicians want to grow richer and richer and richer and give away our money. They give it to Israel. They're giving it to Ukraine. They're giving it to all kinds of countries with all kinds of programs. And the American people are hurting. Right now, the wealthiest 10% are really keeping the economy afloat. If those 10% on the top tier stop spending, we're going to screech to a halt.